I wrote, "I love this photo. It looks so casually beautiful. It's a blue sky day and the light is catching so well across the girl's face. The shadows look dewy and ethereal. The architecture is striking in comparison to the soft colors. I like how all the colors match. Everything is gray, blue, black, brown, green. The scene is peaceful, a catch-up amongst siblings, not friends. For me, the focus of the photo is on the girl. I wonder what she's thinking about. She looks very caught in thought."
As I reminisce of summer fun, the aftermath of August art remain on my fingertips and
I really like the strength of this picture. It's four young women who look really self-confident, who are looking straight at us as the viewer of the image, and their strength is mirrored by the strong architecture that's behind them of the estate. This is a very well-known estate with brutalist concrete everywhere, but these are confident, strong people in a very architecturally strong and significant community and building.
Booted up or winding down, power in numbers, strength in teamwork, love and friendship and family, football as a universal language, football as an equalizer.
So this is my favorite photograph of the show, and I love how this photograph captures both dynamism and stillness, the dynamic nature and life of play and movement, the rhythmic zigzag of the plants across different floors of the building, the stillness of time frozen in the floating green ball, of concentration in the children's eyes, of light contrasted against children's and architecture permeating it all. The stairs connect everything.
Everybody sounds like an art graduate.
Let's see what the photograph.
That was very impressive.
Yeah, it's probably going to be one at the end just to
Back-to-back perspectives, connected or disconnected, opposed to or collaborating with, gazing lens, attitude. We are who we are, comfortable within our own skin, on our patch. Motion capture, poetry in motion captured, frozen time. Beauty. If beauty could be summed up in an image, this is it. Keats would call this truth.
Small young hands are the hands of the planet's future. Different colour hands being together is an aspiration for us all. Palms out in expectation of love and kindness, of courage, of peace for humanity. Let those with the grown-up hands allow the youth to live their lives unhindered. Love them all.
This picture reminds me of youth, childhood and a feeling of nostalgia, as the photo shows people outside playing and hanging out with each other, which usually happens a lot in our childhood. Also, the photo reminds me of the sense of community, as it shows a group of people living in the same area and community, spending time together, which is nice and wholesome to see.
This experience was really fun, as I got to play football with my friends and create scenes. It was really enjoyable because of how I was practicing new skills and trying to perfect the bicycle kick. This picture represents perseverance. Even though it took me quite a lot of attempts, in the end I nailed it. I love this experience because not every day I get to do this.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 photos. Well, almost all of them. My name is Jana Kozer, and today I visited the Summer in Town exhibition and I really enjoyed it. So I have written some words about what it called inside of me, the photographs. Disappearing in the textures, holding together, I secretly enjoy posing, live canvas, the pure friendship. Stairs are the gathering spot. What is waiting for me in life? It looks so different through the camera. We do not need your approval. Nothing is more beautiful than anything natural. Getting out of the shadow, silence, breathing the sunshine. Sisterhood is the strongest support. Art has no age. I'm going to become great.
The reason I liked this image so much is because of the composition, really. The composition stood out to me. I love the framing of the sort of subject area on the stairs. I particularly like the fact that these 4 young guys at the back are on different levels and they're really engrossed in their own task, which is getting on their football boots. And then this young man here is just gazing across the football pitch. Yeah, there's something about it that is almost like a Renaissance painting, but in a modern day, in a modern setting. So, yeah, fantastic photo. Credit to the photographer.
I've chosen an image of 2 boys facing backwards to each other, and I've made a little sketch of it, but it's struck to me there's strength between the 2 brothers. They're better together, they're ready to face the world, and they're fighting for each other, and they will fight for each other. And the ball is really a metaphor of their bond and relationship in that image.
Okay. To me, this image talks a lot of what the estate forms to the residents. The image shows a platform in a clearing of forest, a semi-private area that is being claimed by its residents, protected by the trees from the rest of the city. In this image, to me, the tower block could represent the rest of the city, somewhat ominous, or maybe as the opposite, helping to protect the residents from the city. What do you think?
So, first one's going to be this one. Yeah. Second one is this one. Third one is this one. And then we switch over to this one. Then this one. And then finishing off with this. Okay, so the poem goes as follows. Stray growth among the suburban wind, crashing just a moment before they sing. I can be anyone or anywhere by my side. Left the trail to follow among the winds and the sun. Honor here and there, don't mind if I stare.
Yeah, I was stood in front of one of the main photos, just up there, and some things that came to mind just from looking at it was a sense of power and pride I felt in the people who had the photo taken of them. I heard that they were brothers, and so and that really was seen in the photo. You felt a sense of brotherhood as they were standing with their backs to each other. And I also was quite drawn to the aesthetics and the light of the photo. I thought that they were positioning the camera in a really nice way where the light was coming onto the photo really beautifully. And I also liked one of the brothers' faces had a little cheeky smile, and that kind of added to the photo for me. And then I really was drawn to the photo of the hands with the chalk on them. I thought the photo felt quite soft, but there was also a degree of hard work, and maybe that was represented through the chalk on their hands. And also just a general kind of coming together and unity, I felt, as all these hands were touching, and just a general sense of like equality, really. And yeah, so they were some things that came to mind when looking.
The CMS, the Cash Money Sisters, Southampton 2024. Am I my sister's keeper? Yes, I am. No face, no case. All the face, swagger and panache, predicated upon realness, stuck off the realness. I'm me, I'm we. What a narrative, what a story. The old age, the new age adage. Oh wait, I've forgotten. What's the story? No wait, I haven't. That was it. Strong, gritty, tough, empowered. Bit boring though. I think the word you'll find that you're looking for is confidence. I'm innately silly, fun-loving and free. I'm worth my weight in gold and then some. You're just faking the funk, bro. Can't buy class. The way I'm rewarded, well, that's God's decision. Just give it to the kids, don't gossip about how it's distributed. Kendrick Lamar, Mama, to Pimp a Butterfly. Tell these black kids they can be who they are.
So Isaac's a volunteer, and so I made a poem because the first photo I saw was of lovely Isaac. Isaac, you are a lovely soul. We skip in your honour and blow our our space hoppers in your honour. We put the green carpet down with you and for you, and danced with you all together to the music.
Children being children, playing in the sparse light, carrying shadow of cold concrete, and even cold the world around them. Momentarily safe and carefree, children being children.
Very good.
Hard to be a teenager in 2024. Listening to each other. New experiences. Crescendo. The torn notice conflict with message.
Cooperation is required. Rest time. What are you trying to say? Good to start them young. Come on, let's dance.
I'm Jenny and I'm reading Catherine's work. That's obviously a good joke. Can you share it with me? Great photograph. This one was the best. Coming together to sing is a wonderful experience. Everyone can sing. You don't need another instrument, just your voice. We've had an absolutely wonderful day. We're so happy. That's a wonderful multicoloured coat, Eddie. It goes well with the colours of the pictures in the background.
This is a picture of a meeting. I actually went there yesterday, so it inspired me. A meeting I went to yesterday was very similar to this picture, so that's what brought back to mind my writing about a recent event that I went to. So here's what I've written. Sitting together in a group meeting, invited to with other familiar and less familiar and new faces since the last meeting. Then a piece of news was announced which brought cheer to the people in the meeting. What sort of news is heard by people to have such an effect upon them? Why, news of charity, of course, especially where the charity is incoming instead of please give to this need. Yes, incoming indeed. As incoming as Santa Claus landing on your roof and looking for a way to get in. Yes, charity is coming. Charity will be outside the window. Charity will want to get in. But charity has to be accepted, and the donor must find a receiver. On the 13th of December or thereabouts, Hasbro Toy Company will be giving out a large quantity of toys to Camden families, and the giver is dependent upon the messenger to deliver them to the people who will accept them.
Hey. The police are here. They've come to play. Have they come to play? Shall we choose the colours? Somehow I don't think so. They've come to clear the road and make it safe, but it looks like they're not quite sure what to do. Come on guys, it can't be that difficult. Pick them up one by one. Job done.
This is not me in the picture, but I'm going to pretend. I'm standing. Everyone is listening. It's such a special place. All strangers who need to connect. I cannot really concentrate. When I go outside, I'll remember all the problems, the deadlines, the frustrations. Lucky I wore warm clothes. Will there be drinks? The toilet isn't too bad. Wonder why I never noticed this place before. I may be the youngest here. There are a few men. The leader reminds me of an aunt who collected weird curios.
This is a story of 5 pictures. The words that came to my mind from the 5 pictures are advertising, beautiful things on display, questions and searching, desirable choices. Why? How? Here's what I wrote. An unwanted, unwelcome visitor came in. He refused to leave until his demands were met. Bring me some of that nice coffee you recently purchased, he said calmly. But sir, said the person who was forced to endure him, but sir, how do you know this information? Straightening the mask on his face, he politely answered, Madam, I follow your news feeds on social media.
This poem is called Monsters, and it's about the pinata of a car that's hanging in the tree photo. I got run over once. It was a Hummer, a big monster, a tank of a car, left-hand drive. I made eye contact with the driver. Well, that's what I thought at the time. He kept rolling out from the side turning. The tank SUV rolled into me. I got skittled. Didn't look, didn't see me till I screamed. Take these monsters off the roads whilst I still ride my bike. It's called Frilly Socks, and it's on that photo there. I used to have frilly socks. I used to love my patent leather shoes. I had a ruby red pair with buckles. I had a space hopper too, boing boing, long ago. Show me your hands, they are creative. Looks like you had fun. Did you get in the zone? Don't let your creativity wash away though, when you wash them clean again.
Which one did you find more interesting
This
to
was
do?
the one where you said to imagine that you're in a place.
Yeah, that would be really nice
Yeah,
to hear.
Okay. I was in this market. That's the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. I was in this market. It was a Saturday. People everywhere, all sorts, pushing, shoving. A bit annoying as I was looking for a particular stall selling silver jewelry. Where is it? I can't find it. I can't spend all day here. I have to be somewhere else in an hour. I have to push my way through, and there at last I see it. I make my way and glance through all the pieces. I'm looking for a particular chain. I was looking for my daughter. I find it. I haggle a bit and buy it for the price I wanted to pay.
I know that this is the closed street. 5-minute writing. Children never stop still. Do they see the tags despoiling the pub frontage? Reflections of a bus, a fire bucket, parking sign on bollard, the peeling paint above the hanging baskets, a gesture to presentation. No litter. Overhead lights. Are they there to illuminate the drinkers' tables?
I'm undecided what to do. Which path should I take? Do I go around in a circle and come back to exactly where I was before? Or take a bendy route which may bring obstacles? This is yet not clear to me. I have to think. Being undecided is not good, so I shall take the bendy route and take what comes.
Have you got one more, Linda, that you'd like to
I'm
read?
afraid
or is
so.
that- Yeah?
You're going to be very bored with this one because I picked my bench to bench photograph and it's called An Experience. I'm proud when Camden sent a faint old map of local benches. Cove were able to produce bench to bench. Now we have Take a Seat. In Kilburn Grange Park, the first Like to Talk notice is displayed. Wet benches, broken benches, stolen benches, rocky benches, favourite benches, ancient lily of the valley design, single seater on a gradient bench with short back legs, holiday carved benches.
Wow.